Hey everybody, I'm Sarah Clark, founder of Fab Fertile, and we have Samantha Calgren here.
Hello.
Hey Samantha, see, she's our exercise coach and fertility coach, and today she's going to be leading us through some quick exercises the next 10 minutes or so for the lower body. So Samantha, take it away.
Yeah, so we're going to do 5 exercises right in a row, 45 seconds for each with 15-second rest in between. So if you want to grab water, have it by you because there are no longer break than 15 seconds. So grab some water. We're going to start with alternating reverse lunges and then go into squats. So it's all lower body today, all right? So get ready. Here we go. So reverse lunges, trying to keep body up here straight. All that's moving is as we lower down. Think of it as if you're in just an elevator. So you're not coming totally forward, right? Body is upright. If you have any issue with balance, you can always do forward lunges. Reverse tends to be a little bit easier on the knees. There's a reason that I baseline start with reverse. But if you're more comfortable going forward, go for it. Just alternating down. And you're not slamming your knee into the ground. You're hovering right a few inches above and back up. We got 10 seconds left, and then we're going to move into squats. Get one more in. All right, so shake it out. So for squats, my main thing here is that your knees are tracking over your toes, meaning they're not coming in, they're not flaring out, they're going in the same direction as your toes. You're going to sit your butt back. Do come on down. You should be able to wiggle your toes. All right. You should be able to wiggle your toes, meaning the weight is in your heels. Squeeze when you come up. Go as deep as is comfortable. Everyone's hip joints are different. So you might have your toes out a little bit. Doesn't matter if this is more comfortable, more narrow, more wide. The main thing is that those knees are going in the same direction as your toes. 15 seconds left. And scoot your butt back. Wiggle those toes. Make sure you can move them when you're in that squat so your weight is in your heels. 5 seconds. And we're going to be doing side lunges. All right. So side lunge, we're going to do alternating. When you step out, again, knee over toes, you're sitting that butt back, right? All right, here we go. So we're going to alternate. 1, and then opposite side. So you can keep your legs as they are. If you adjust, if you need to go a little wider, whatever is comfortable. But you're using these inner thighs here, right? To bring yourself up to center. Can help if you need more balance. Totally feel free to put your arms out, whatever feels good to you. But your butt is going to straight back. So we're going to be on the floor for the last 2 exercises. So about 10 seconds, we're going to make our way down to do bridges, so you'll be on your back. All right. So come on down to your back. Feet are about under the knees. You're going to tuck your shoulders under. What you're doing is pressing into the heels, and we're going to raise up. Squeeze, lower back down. So if this is super easy, you want more of a challenge, you can just hover so you're not touching the ground. Want even more of a challenge, you can do one leg at a time, right? The thing is that you're trying to keep the hips level. So if you do one leg, you don't want to be over here, right? They're staying level. So pick your poison for today. Squeeze at the top. Trying to keep your knees in line so they're not squeezing in or going out. It's actually a good core exercise too. You might feel in that low back all around here. All right, so clamshells, roll to one side, either side. Just remember what you're on because you're going to switch for the next round. So here your knees are about a 90-degree angle. Feet or heels are staying together. You're going to raise this top leg up. So you're squeezing your butt back here. You're not totally rolling open. So if it's not very far, that's fine. If you want, you kind of keep your hand on your hip to give you an idea that you're not totally rolling backwards. You'll kind of feel that bottom hip if it's staying on the ground. Squeeze. This is a very targeted exercise. If you've got those resistance band loops, you can put it on your knees for a lot more of a challenge. Up to you. Last 5 seconds here. So take note of what side you're on. We're going to switch next round. All right, come on back up. All right, so we're starting back with the reverse lunges. One more time through each of these, and you're done with lower body. So it's going to alternate. And here we go. So you're trying to go to about parallel here, right? The end goal. Keep upper body straight so you're not collapsing forward. Like pushing off that back, using this quad to draw you in, and the core really. About 15 seconds, then we'll go into squats. Last one. All right, so bring it back for squats. Again, see what's ever comfortable for you. Some people need their toes out a little bit. That's fine. Just make sure you're not caving in. I like mine straight forward, just how my hips are made. All right, so be able to wiggle those toes again. It's just very natural that people kind of come forward and don't really realize it. So that's a good test. So keep your butt straight back. I mean, it really is as if you're going to sit into a chair, right? And squeeze up. And take your time, low and slow. It's much more controlled this way. You're going to feel that challenge rather than just going up and down as fast as you can. You're going to get a lot more out of it. Last 15, then we're doing side lunges next. Last 3. All right, shake it out. So side lunges, so you got that really wide stance. Toes are still forward. That knee is going to go over that toe, alternate. All right, here we go. So you're sending that booty back. Ready? If you've never really done these or not done them much, you're going to feel like it feels awkward. So if you feel like you're doing it wrong, don't worry. The main thing here is that that knee is going over the toe, that the weight is in your heel. It just feels very different from a regular squat or a lunge. Halfway done and on the ground for the last 2. All right, bridges are next. All right, shake it out. Come on down. Again, you got a lot of options here. Basic bridge, up and down, if you want to hover it and not touch, or pick one leg up every round. All right, here we go. Squeeze at the top. If you can, kind of watch your knees so that they're not going out and in. If you have a yoga block or something of that size, you can always put it in between your legs to kind of squeeze it together because it keeps you from flaring out. So give yourself a little pause there at the top to really squeeze and then lower. We got clamshells next, opposite leg. So start thinking now which leg you are on. You'll probably know as soon as you start if you double up. All right, come on up. Get to that right side, correct side. And do what's ever comfortable. If you want to be up or down, it really doesn't make a difference. Keep those heels together, squeeze at the top. Squeeze. So again, you're not totally rolling open. You're keeping those heels together this whole exercise. You're halfway. Last exercise, you're almost done. About 20 seconds left. Almost there. Keep squeezing, don't stop now. You got 5 seconds. See how many more you can get in. All right. Get it.
Awesome. So thanks, Samantha. Definitely check out the Fab Fertile support group. The link is below. And yeah, these are some great exercises to really, you can do anytime, anywhere really. So just got some frequently asked questions before we start any exercise for fertility. Obviously refer to our disclaimer below. These exercises are fertility friendly and they don't require any equipment. And the big question we get is, well, wait a minute, how hard should I exercise when I'm trying to conceive? And what's your take on that, Samantha?
Yeah, this is not a time to push yourself. This is not a time, unless you're absolutely doing nothing, in which I do recommend some movement. It's not a time to totally try new things and to push for more goals, right? Your goal right now is to get pregnant. Strength, cardio, all of this is more for just maintenance and to keep your body moving. We want movement, we want blood flow, we want to maintain muscle mass, but we're not trying to push through. Definitely no pain. You should be able, when you're, whether it's lifting or just doing body weight, you should be able to do more reps, not be, oh my God, I am done. It should not be that like gasping for breath. I can't wait for this to be over. It should be, I could have done another 30 seconds, but I'm done now, but still a challenge. It's a hard line to define because it's different for everyone, but I think you know it in yourself. Was it way easy? Then you should push it up a little bit more, push yourself a little harder. But if it is like, I don't think I can do this for 30 more seconds, then that's gone too far. So you'll find your kind of middle ground.
Definitely. So looking at, to tolerance, see how you feel the next day. And if your like body is completely in pain, it shouldn't be, you should feel a little bit of stiffness, but perhaps the next day. But if you can't walk or even sit down on the toilet, then that's too much. But that's not what these exercises are doing though.
No, I'd say that if you're looking at from like a 0 to a 10, 10 being like maxed out Olympic lifting, you're like a 4 to 6 tops. Like keep it in that kind of 4 to 6 range. You're pushing yourself, you can feel it, but it's not like gasped. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. So enjoy the exercises.